The attack on vessels stationed in the port of Sevastopol sparked outrage on the Russian side. In response, the Kremlin informed the United Nations that it was suspending the grain agreement indefinitely. Breaking the agreement will again block Ukrainian grain exports from the three Black Sea ports. Now, we need a strong international response, both on the UN level and at other organizations, in particular at the G20 level. How is it possible that Russia is still a member of organizations like the G20 if it's deliberately working to cause famine on several continents? This is nonsense. Russia should be excluded from the G20. More than 400 children have died as a result of Russian aggression against Ukraine. According to the Ukrainian Prosecutor General's office, more than 800 of the youngest have been injured since the beginning of the conflict. And to protect their lives, humanitarian support is being delivered to the cities near the front, but also children's bulletproof vests and protective helmets. Bulletproof vests of this type have never been produced because children have never been targeted. There hasn't been a war on this scale in Europe for a very long time. We hope that this will make the evacuation of children safer. Unfortunately, our enemy is ruthless, taking no allowance for age or gender. According to the UN Refugee Agency, about 90% of Ukraine's more than 7 million migrants are women and children. All of the refugees surveyed admitted that their loved ones remained in the country. Andriy Smechlinsky, a social technology entrepreneur, has created a new app that allows separated families to stay in touch.
I read fairy tales for her, and this book is special for me. Because it's far from me, from my heart.
It's even very good for me because before we fall asleep, we listen his voice and feel more safely.
The Ukrainian counteroffensive in the Kherson region is being hampered due to logistical reasons. A dense network of drainage canals prevents the maneuvering of heavy military equipment. Russian troops are preparing to defend themselves near occupied Kherson, which is being approached by Ukrainian forces. Yesterday, our boys successfully used 82mm caliber shells. Now they'll use mortars against heavier vehicles, armored personnel carriers, and infantry fighting vehicles. The head of the Lugansk region authorities, Serhei Haidai, reported that the Svatovo-Kreminna road is under the control of the Ukrainian military. As a result, shipments of supplies to the Russians are arriving with long delays.